take a look at this. Take a look at this, because I want to get your thoughts on it. I know you know a little bit about marketing. You've been dealing with funnels on for a period of time. So kind of give me your feedback on it. And I took a look, just a real quick look at it, and I kind of uh, got back with Rodney and said, Rodney, this is one of the best funneling systems I've seen. It has some of everything, and especially for the price, because I'm used to paying $30 a month for just a autoresponder, much less a complete system. So I went ahead and jumped right in with the full package and kind of dig down through it. Now, my thing is, when I Am Increase introduced us to this, did they go through a tutorial on the back office of the funnel system, where the features, because it's pretty much, most of it is pretty much self already done for made, but there's just a basic information that needs to go in there for your own, for your messages to go out, and it only takes a couple of minutes to fill it out. If I can, I could do a screen share. I don't know. My thing is, all the guys here, have we already set up our funnel? Could you kind of chime in and kind of tell me if we're most of the guys here? I'm thinking that most, if not all, everyone here has already set up
Let,
their funnel system.
I
let's
set
put a
mine
one.
up.
Let's put a one in the chat if we've already set up our funnels.
Sure.
Only
Okay.
two of us. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. That's interesting.
Well, so that means that the rest of us either don't have the system or is waiting to get the system or waiting to set it up. Put a 2 in there if you're waiting to get the system.
Wow. I'm surprised because I agree. It's one of the best funnels I've seen as well. I'm surprised not that many people have got it already. Okay.
Okay. Well, the reason I asked that is if I needed to go into the features of the system, of what it of the basic stuff of setting it up and having it ready to go, it's pretty much self-explanatory as far as what needs to be done to have it ready to start promoting. The capture pages are on point. They're some of the best capture pages I've seen. I mean, it really takes time to make capture pages of that magnitude, and the fact that they recommend a couple of capture pages, kind of, they've done a lot of the work. The one thing I would like to ask from the IM personnel that set this up, that would kind of help us in the long run, would be what, because I'm sure they've tested this and they've gotten results from it. So otherwise they wouldn't pass it on to us. But I would like to know, what are their results? What are their stats? Because that would tell you which way you need to go as far as your advertising. Because the most important part to work in the funnel is your advertising. And as we know, we have two forms of advertising. We have the free advertising and we have the paid advertising. What I like to do is I like to use the free advertising to test the system, to see what ads work and what ads pull, what ads get the best results. And once I get that boiled down to say a weekly ad, one ad per day, I would take them as, and then I throw it into paid advertising. And paid advertising being from Facebook ads to Google ads to safe lists to PPCs, which is paid per click ads, or to YouTube. And one thing I saw yesterday that I was very interested in, I thought that Jennifer did a presentation yesterday. That was a very good presentation she did with TikTok. And I think that would be another avenue of marketing that we could implement into this funnel. But the one thing that really goes with this is to team up. It has in the back office, has a set in the advanced setting for co-op. Like I discussed with uh, Rodney, is that I would like to do, well, we would like to do a co-op. Originally, the co-op started out as a free co-op to where we are testing the system to see how it work. And that would go like, I would do a 90-day plan of action, whereas we would have each and every day a set mode of operation of things that we have to do to stay in the co-op. And the thing is, hey, if you don't do your part in the co-op, we would have to remove you, because we want team players. We want what I call life enhancers. We want people that are motivated to help others and to build a team. Got to work as a team, as opposed to what I call lawnmowers. Lawnmowers are people that only think of themselves. They mow their own lawn. They don't worry about their neighbors or anyone else mowing their lawn. They don't realize or know that if they mow the neighbor's lawn along with mowing their lawn, that their property value is going to go up because everything looks better. But I want to get back to the funnel, is that we can really dominate a couple of platforms by doing this as a team. And when I say dominate, it's like on Facebook, whereas we can use the groups, or you can use your own timeline, these things to get the word out and to generate leads to our funnel. The thing with the co-op is that I like to make it a system of people from 3 to 5 people. 5 may be stretching a little bit, but 3 is a good number, to where we promote the system, the funnel, through various marketing techniques. As far as my biggest thing is leads. I have, like I told Rodney, is that I have enough leads that I could supply some of our team members with leads that they could call and never run out of leads. And these are people, the good thing about it, these are people that are networkers. They are people that are looking for work from home business, and they're looking to make additional money working from home. So that makes it a little easier, and not as much, because I don't do no explaining with my marketing. I let the system do all the explaining, and then I just go from there. I would like to, if I could like to show one of the tools that I use for marketing. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with safe lists. Put a 1 in the chat list if you're familiar with safe lists. Okay, coaches. And what, like I explained, safe lists are pretty much where marketers join a platform and they agree to send and receive ads based on the membership that they are. Like myself, I am a gold lifetime membership with Herculist. Herculist is one of the top safe lists in the industry. They have over 167,000 members, and they're all marketers. Well, I can blast out an ad, send out an ad, pretty much at any time that I choose to, with my membership. Free memberships, you don't get the blast out ads nearly as much as paid members do or gold members do. I like to take and do a screen share with this if I can. Screen share. Okay, let's see. O to select. No. Okay, then everybody see my screen? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Let me show you. Okay, now this is Herculist, and what it is, I'm gonna log in and just blast out an ad. I'm gonna blast out the ad that I copied from Wesley this morning, and they said he was getting pretty decent results from. Okay, and as you can see, you're logging in now. This is my back office right here. As you can see, it's a lifetime gold member. And these are different tools that you can use, but most these here are paid advertisement that you can send out to the other members, the members base in the back. Now, this is one of the most popular ones that I use. It's only $20, and you can it sends out. You place your ad and everything, and it sends out the rest of your messages on autopilot. You only have to set it up once, and then it sends it out until you get 15 smart lists sent out, 14 uh, Herculist sent out, 4 megas. When they say megas, they're talking about like 81,000 people. And then I'm gonna go here to my mailer. And show you right here. Okay, as you can see, here's this mailer here. I have there's 106 over 160,000 members here. I have if I can see, I have 121 keys. Keys are like solo ads. They are what you can use. I'm gonna send this previous ads. They are what you can use to send out ads to, otherwise you have to use your credits. And you get credits from clicking on other members' sites. As soon as this thing loads. Come on, hey. And you see, this is Wesley ad that he sent out to everyone this morning. And I took it and put it in here. I pretty much copied it word for word and put in the link here with the subject. And you see it's on the subject, I put a RE on there. That happens, what that does is it kind of lets the members know that you have been in contact with them before. Like when you send someone a message and then they send you one back, it comes with a re on it that shows that you have already been in contact with them before. It's just a little technique that we use to kind of introduce yourself to other members. And then I just hit the submit. See if it goes. Yeah, it's low. There it is. And that ad just went out to 167,926 members with my phone number and the link to one of my capture pages in it. And now we want to build a team that would do this on a consistent basis. Let me put it back on. Back to, all right, well, that's pretty much what I have, guys. Is anybody have any questions? You are speaking my language today. I preach Hercules. Okay, that's good. This is beautiful. Thank you, guys. But I've got quite a few other things that I would like to. My thing with the marketing is that I like to take at least 3 systems and use them massively. We use them massively to dominate these um, three marketing platforms, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, or any others.
Hey, Tommie, I do want to say something. I just want to interject and
Sure.
say, thank you for the reminder because I talk about Herculist all the time, but I normally only talk about the free version because I've had so much success with just the free side of it. Because I know just like it literally took you what, maybe 5 minutes because the computer was going so slow to log in, click through that, and repost the ad that was submitted, right? So,
Yes.
and it went out to a lot of people at one time. I've never delved into the solo ads or any of that, but I've had success even with the free part of this. And I talk to people, like you said, take 3 to 5 different systems, do them consistently every single day. So this was like food for my soul today because I'm teaching people to do the Herculist on the free side, but never what you showed us today. So I'm going to go ahead and delve into that. And because it only takes 5 minutes to do this. Like once you get it set up, this is something we could do. We supposed to do this every day. Am I right? Like it's quick.
Yes, you're correct. Matter of fact, I do it 3, 4 times a day. I will send out
What?
an ad, and the reason is because I have so many keys and so much credits that I can send out the same ad 3 times a day. Because my point is, I like to send an ad first thing in the morning to catch the morning people before they go to school, before they go to work or get into their daily business. I like to send one around noon times to catch the lunch people, the people that are breaking and in between, that's checking out the phone. And then I like to send 1 or 2 in the evening when people are home before they have their dinner.
Okay.
But I,
First of all, I love what you're doing. So you just gave me a whole new idea. And so some of us are a little more challenged in the digital space, right? You know, and so it seems like you're very well versed on it. You, Cretia, there's a few of you guys that really know how to use this stuff. Again, even in my limited, I mean, I can tell you this capture, that whole funnel system is pretty nice. It really is. I am having some challenges, like I don't know how to share it to social media and that kind of thing. So I'm having some struggles there. But what I would like to do, you and Lucretia can chime in on this. And I know Said, we just brought Said in, and Said likes to play on the computer. So I'm sure he'll be able to understand what you got. Oh, and Dan Osborne, he hardly ever on the call, but he does funnels as well. So you people could add a lot of substance to this. Okay. So what I'm thinking, Tommie, and you tell me if it makes sense. I do love the idea of leads. If you got any leads, we definitely need them for the team. We need some new leads, and quit calling people on your phones and your warm market, hot market. That stuff just doesn't work. But yeah, I see you over there, Dan. But here's what I would like to do, and you guys can tell me if this makes sense. I'm thinking we should do a week-long series just on digital marketing. And in doing that, use what you just said, the co-op thing, and maybe have 2 or 3 of us go in. Like our job would be to go after TikTok. Another 3 would be, their job would be to go after Instagram. Another 3 is going after Facebook. And that way we're tag teaming, those 2 or 3 are tag teaming that one social media and mastering that space, while the others are hitting a different space. And then we can come back and compare what it is that's working. And in the meantime, ring around the rosy, right? And in the meantime, I think that, for guys like me, who's a little slower, right, with this stuff, is we can get on here and help set up the accounts live. We can use the whole week with just saying, okay, who hasn't set up their account? Let's get it set up. How is it working for you? Let's get an update. How are you doing with it? And they can tell you what their struggles are or whatever. And number one, by doing so, it holds them accountable, because if they haven't been using it, we're going to know that too, right? But at the same time, we would have a home base for everybody who has signed up for this app to come and get the sauce on how to use it and to partner with different teams. If we get to the point we got 5 on each team, great, right? We got 10 on each team, great. Whatever it takes, because I mean, it would just, by doing it that way, I think we would build up a momentum for what Beast Mode is all about and conquering a new space. What do you got? You guys can all chime in. The ones I said, Dan, Lucretia, Tommie, you guys can chime in because this is your market, your space. You know more than I do.
Well, I would agree with you 100% on that, Wesley. But that's kind of what I'm alluding to, is that we want teams to get a platform and dominate it. We want to just control. But if you are on it, like on Facebook with the groups and we want no doubt that I Am Increase is being seen on each of these platforms. I think that is a great idea, and that is kind of what I want to allude to with the co-op. We want to get these people that are not what they want to be active in the marketing, but they don't know how to or where to start. We give them specifics, detailed things that they can do to not only build their business, but to build the team business.
Got you. So why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and we'll do question and answers, but let's go ahead and keep it short. I would love to know how to market better. I have no idea about these platforms and how to use them. Okay, so that's what that's exactly what this call is about. A lot of us have already got the system, the IM system, and I would like to see more of us getting this system. I mean, it's just the way it works. You have to pay for your first month, but then you bring 2 people under you and your subscription is free. You don't get paid for bringing 2 people, so there's no rush to the top. We do have a spreadsheet we've been working from so that we've all been going in under each other to help the ones above us to be able to get free accounts. Now, once you have the system, is 3 up under you? Okay, 3. All right, but once you have the system, right, it's going to be most important. So we need to reach out to who's doing that? Krisha, where's Ty Lee? So we need to tag all the people who actually have already got the system from that spreadsheet that we've already built. And let's start it tomorrow, right? I think we should get the first people set up with their accounts. We can do a live, let's use Beast Mode for that all week long, so that we get people on here who already have the system to set up their accounts. And at the same time, we would, yeah, TikTok would definitely be your space. But let's get everybody on here who already has the system, right? So that we can get them structured, placed, get their system, their accounts up and running. And in the meantime, hopefully, if we stick together as a team and spread the word, we will have more people actually joining us and getting their system set up. I mean, it's a simple tool to use. It's a great tool to use. And anybody that's serious about building their downline, I think this is going to be the sauce. Like this right here could really explode things for everybody, right? So let's try to make that a purpose. Let's start. I think we should start tomorrow. And we can decide, I don't know which one. I know me, it's going to take some time to set me up. Like, you're going to have to set me up with Herculist. You're going to have to walk me through. I do have the app already. If you can walk me through how to use different spots, parts, I think I would probably be a good test, because they're going to have to watch you do so much with me that a lot of them will probably figure out on their own. But those who do have challenges, if we can do 3 a day, get 3 accounts set up per day, and send that 3 off to go after, TikTok. You 3 go over here, and the next day we do Facebook. You 3 go hit Facebook. You 3 let's go, so that we're already joined as the team with the team that we set for the accounts. Make sense?
Yes, sir, it does. Brilliant idea.
Krisha said, Dan, you guys on board for that?
Absolutely.
Dan, what's your availability?
Yes, sir. I'm pretty free most of the time. I've got a couple things that I've been working on in recent. I've got like 2 big teams that I'm in the middle of closing, and I've got a couple meetings tonight. But other than that, I'm pretty free.
Okay, so the call is every morning the same time, 8 a.m. my time, 11 Eastern. So if we can all be here tomorrow, said So he's just joined the team this morning. So he doesn't know a whole lot about what we do. But he likes computers. Like he's more of a computer nerd. He knows his way around. He's an entrepreneur. The guy has got a huge following. I think what he says on YouTube. What was that you're following? Say,
Yeah,
tell them about yourself.
I have a 13.7 thousand subscribers, 1.6 million views on my channel. Me and my fiance, we do a YouTube channel. I'm just a tech head from coding to editing pictures all the way down. You can name it. So I'm on a computer damn near all day.
Okay, so I think with you guys, I mean, this will be a great space for you guys to just kind of combine your energies, and we'll piggyback off of whatever, each of you guys take as guidance, because you guys have more familiarity with the space. And I think we should start that tomorrow. So I'm all on board for it. And I hopefully I can be one of the first ones, because my account needs help. But
hey, I would like to get in contact with him today, because get a little head start on talking if we can.
Sure.
Because that's definitely my headspace is, computers and stuff like that. My thing is I don't know anything about video, and that's something I'm trying to learn specifically.
Can all four of you guys put your names, your numbers in the chat, please, so you guys can all be a resource?
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys want to go ahead? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right. And I want you guys all kind of partner up if you guys have questions about the presentation. It's going to be you guys' show. I mean, you guys can use my link if you want. You can use Precious link, but it's going to be you guys' show. I'm going to kind of take the back seat on this and just kind of follow. I'm coachable and teachable, and I definitely need to learn. And I think this will be great for the entire team. I hope we can get more people plugged into what this is going to do, because I think this is going to be an explosion. This is going to really be an explosion. This is the kind of stuff we've been missing. So I'm super happy about this. We got an awesome tool, and we got leaders who know how to use it. I mean, what more can we ask, right? Let's all partner up. Let's make this happen. So with that said, I don't have much more. If any of you guys want to offer something or suggest, or I'll take the show, take questions, whatever. But other than that, I think we just go ahead and end it here. And
hold on, still trying to take Tommie number down.
Yeah, let me get everybody a number.
Okay.
Also, Wes, I had brought in a team of like 5 who have like a couple hundred, and me and Daniel were working it for a while, Daniel Joshua. And he's been really busy with work, I guess, or something. I've got a meeting with them tonight to try to talk to them about bringing people in, because they want to, but it's been this like uphill battle to get them to like fully commit to bringing everybody in. They've got like I said, like 5 or 10 people already in, but they're like, how do we, go about telling it to our people? And can we get one of you guys on the call to explain it better, or to, walk through some of their ideas that they have, but so I was trying to do it with Daniel. He's just been too busy, and, they're trying to move along now. So
let's go. Let me know.
All right.
Let
I
me
don't
know.
have the time yet, but yeah.
I'm available.
All
Anytime
right.
you got something like that, yeah. Daniel and Carrie Amy right now, they're super busy trying to get readjusted right now, so they're going through a lot. So, but anytime you got something like that, I'm available 24/7. If I don't answer, it's probably because I'm taking a 20-30 minute nap. I mean, that's just my life. So I'm always available, especially when it's something like that and it has to do with structure and placement, because that's my wheelhouse. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm still writing numbers down.
Me too.
Daisy, how are things going for you? Daisy.
Hey,
Okay. What you got, Creasy?
while she's trying to open up her mic, Tia Jackson is one of the newer members of my team. Anyway, last night at 10 o'clock, she did this A1 from day one training is what I titled it. And so she's helping anybody that's new that wants to learn Forex get their account set up and understanding the difference between TradingView, MetaTrader 4, and the brokers. They went over lot sizes last night. I mean, it was a phenomenal training. So I'm gonna actually post that in Beast Mode tonight. She's willing to do that Monday through Friday for our new people at 10 o'clock at night. And I forgot to tell you about that this morning. I just thought about it. So there's that. That's good stuff happening. What
Well,
happened to
thank you.
Daisy? Yeah.
I definitely appreciate that's the kind of leadership we're looking for. That's the kind of leadership we're looking for, right? So yeah, can you post that in the group? Yeah, so that's a nice onboarding call that, and we need that because you get a lot of people who come in here and just get dropped off. So we definitely need to have resources on all sides so people don't get lost, right? And they can find what they need as they need it. And because, you know, people don't look, honestly, people don't watch recordings much. It doesn't matter what's in the back office. People tend not to, live Zoom calls tend to work because, and it works better for me because I like to ask questions. You know what I mean? Just giving me a presentation may not always get it for me. I mean, now the building stuff, I get it easier, but when it comes to this, the trading side, sometimes the back and forth can go a lot further in helping people to get to the position they need to be in. What we are finding, and I want to be honest about this, because I'm sure some of you guys have noticed, what we have found is that certain people have grouped off and separated themselves. And hey, power to the people. I wish them well. I've never seen it work, but that's kind of what's happened. And so there's left kind of a dry void as they've all taken to each other. So with that said, it's very important that we keep the elements within the group, you know, because it helps the entire group and not just certain people. So I'm very big on that. I appreciate that. And thank you for the leadership. Definitely, I have my full support there. And any of you leaders, you don't have to ask my permission to do stuff like that. Whenever you have something, because it's a volunteer thing, you don't get paid for it, right? People somehow miss that point, right? You know, they think that we owe it to them. Like, where are you? Where's this? Where's that? Oh, but so anytime you got somebody who's willing to take time out their life and their day and do something for other people, it's always welcomed. Feel free to post what you post. The only thing that I'm conscious of and a little more careful about is when I start seeing posts that's taking people other places. YouTube, I don't want to. Okay. So I'm not sure that question. I'll take your question live in a second, Dan. But the only thing I'm cautious of is I know some of us are involved in different opportunities, and that's fine. I'm all on board for us being in part different opportunities. I love it more when we do it together. Somehow that always gets lost, right? I tell you, the worst thing a person can do is go sign up for something and then come back to the team and say, hey guys, I signed up for here. Can you guys run over here? Like, that's not teamwork. That's you drawing on the network to get your downline. And that's not always a good thing. I just be honest. That usually causes more problems. And I'll be frank, I am a part of different opportunities. I'm probably in about 4 or 5 different opportunities. I don't present them in the group, right? I usually, it's a phone call between certain members who can handle doing something different without taking away from what we do. But for whatever reason, it happens over and over. You'll get 10 or 15 people, they'll group up and say, hey guys, let's go over here. And they'll totally just ignore the group, or they'll structure their own little thing, and they don't care about the family. They don't. They're just doing them. And that's fine. It's not me judging. It's just me explaining what I've seen to be problematic so that we don't continue to do that. It's like, I'll tell you, we went in the Daisy, right? We went in the Daisy in so many different spots. I don't think anybody won. Like, makes no sense. We went into 7K. We went into 7K in so many different spots. I don't think anybody won. We had members running towards Watermine, right? They went over there, separated, and I think they won a little bit. I mean, like, why are we doing that? This thing is so easy. But the key to moving as a team, if you have something that you're interested in, if you have something that you're thinking about, and you would like to share it with the team, share it with the team before you sign up. Before you sign up, right? That way you all know what the energy is. We can have a conversation. We can put it on paper first and say, okay, there, this is doable and this is how it's going to work, so that those links go out and we put people in a position of success and not just you, right? That's what tends to happen. we'll get one person who puts themselves in the prime position, and then they're like the Pied Piper, or like I like to always say, like Jim Jones. They come into the network and they start pulling people to follow them into this magical world of existence, and then they come back wounded, complaining, and downlines disappearing. It just doesn't work. You know, I'm all about going into 5 or 10 different companies and getting 5 or 10 different checks each week. I got no problem with it. And I don't have to be at the top. My ego is not that fragile. You know what I mean? At all. My thing, we rotate positions at the top. We all put ourselves in a situation where we can win. And that's the key to the industry. It's really network marketing. I promise you. It means network. Not follow me, right? Follow me tends to get people in trouble. But we do it over and over and over. And it usually brings people to a wreck. Anyway, I just want to share that caveat. So other than that, if you're going to post something in the group, please be cautious and aware. But if it's something that's where you're volunteering your time, like I know last night, Ty Lee did a thing where she went over the use of colors. Misty is doing a week-long series about the different apps. She's having people come over from IM, talk about the different apps, how to use them. I can tell you there's 2 things that I've heard of that have actually produced millionaires. So, and that's that harmonic scanner and colors. So I would love to see more of you guys who do know something about it, who are learning something about it, come and share with the team so that the whole team gets a chance to learn, not just your 3 or 4, right? Make it something that the whole team, if you care about the team winning, then help the team win. This team is not just what's under you. It's not just who you hang with. It's the family, right? There's 2,000 of us just in our direct team. So the more we lean on each other, the better, the easier this thing all is. So keep that in mind. Other than that, if I see a post in the group and it's somebody trying to sell something just because they're going to make some money, I'm pretty much going to delete. That's just the way it works. So let's not do that, right? We don't want to turn our group into some smorgasbord of opportunities that everybody's involved in. But if you're involved in something that seems to be working, you think it's something that needs to be discussed, then fine, have a conversation before you go running into it, and let's see what the team is able to do. And that way we all win from the opportunities. All right, that's all I got. At the end of the day, let's win, win, win. See you guys tomorrow. Let's do it again.
Thanks,
Have a
guys.
good one.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.